Welcome to Black Talk Radio, where black radio stations matter and black lives definitely matter. This is Guru, and today is Sunday, March 11, 2018. Today's video is just a random chat about different things, but in particular, I want to start off with the paintings represented behind me. As the one unto the right, you'll notice is of the ancient Egyptians. What we know as the ancient Egyptians, they were really the ancient Cometians. They had a different name than what the Europeans totally changed their name into Egyptians and Egypt. But anyways, just for the sake of knowing who we're talking about, I will refer to them in their bastard name as the Egyptians. Nonetheless, one glaring fact about the ancient Egyptians is how they worshipped black gods, and they definitely venerated their black ancestors always. They portrayed them in the hieroglyphs, in the bas-reliefs, in the murals. You can't get away from the fact that these people who we know as the ancient Egyptians always or mostly represented their ancestors and their gods totally in pure black skin. What group of people would do that other than a black people? Now, the picture to my left, as you'll see, is of a picture of a black woman who is obviously what looks to appear that she's worshiping a white Jesus or a white God, if you will. Now, black people, for the sake of argument, if you really want to know why we're still under the reigns of white supremacy, is because of the brainwashing effect of the white Jesus. Hence the picture again to my left. This is a glaring fact that we need to analyze, that we need to look at, and then also question those that you know when you go over to their house and you see a picture of a white man on their wall. Ask them, who is it? And if they tell you that it's Jesus, maybe you might want to question, who the hell is that? Anyways, moving on. I just did a video of a girl who had a really bad meth trip, and she gouged out her eyes. I hope you had a chance to check out that video. Take a look at it. It's quite interesting. It just goes to show you how bad the effects of meth is. On another note, going on to politics, there is an article out with none other than Donald Trump, where he says that Maxine Waters has low IQ. Talk about the kettle calling the kettle black. You know what I mean. Anyways, just really bad. Donald Trump just has a lot of nerve to try to say anyone else has low IQ. He really should take a good look at himself before saying anyone else has low IQ. He also claims that it's the fake news that is saying he has low approval ratings, when the facts are out there. He actually does have a low approval rating. But if you listen to him and his choir, well, you're all liars. And then we have this daycare worker who decided to give little kids melatonin while she could go tanning and go work out at the gym. And not only that, she told the parents that she was a registered nurse. So she was lying, but of course, because she has the privilege, she has the white skin, they believed her. And then 2 years later, come to find out that she's been giving the kids melatonin so that the little kids could go to sleep, while she goes out and, works out and goes tanning, for herself. She was thinking of herself. Okay, speaking of Trump, Can you believe that he is now considering giving harsher sentences to drug dealers, or even considering the death penalty? He's trying to take his inspiration from Duterte, the Philippines president, who we all know has actually killed over 1,000 people suspected of being drug dealers or trafficking drugs or whatnot. And then he's also been looked at as far as crimes against civilians that he killed that may have just been taking drugs. And as he says and as he claims, those are, quote, collateral damage. But nonetheless, our president, or the president of the states of America, I won't call it the United States, but the states of America, Donald Trump is looking into considering the death penalty. What do you know? And that's awfully strange after he's looked into drug treatments for the meth heads, the suburbanites who are strung out on meth. He's looking at giving them drug programs and drug treatments. But yet he's talking about, oh, but the drug dealers, we're going to give them the death penalty. You know what? You need to be consistent, Donald Trump. You really do. Show some high IQ for once in your life. And last but not least, do you know who this scary woman is? Take a guess. I mean, she is looking real ratchet. I mean, this girl right here, I mean, she would scare someone. It don't even have to be Halloween. This is Heather Locklear. And yes, she is told kids that she told some cops kids that they deserve to die during her arrest. Yeah, she's been in trouble these days. In fact, Heather Locklear was arrested on suspension of felony domestic battery and 3 counts of battery on a police officer. And so, as you can see, like I said, you can see that these people, they don't age too well. Not at all. But anyways, like I said, this is just a little rant of just a few different things I wanted to talk about. It's really late in the evening. I have work to go to in the morning, so I just wanted to get in a few little tidbits of things that I wanted to talk about, but didn't have enough time to do a video on. So with that, this is Guru at Black Talk Radio, where black radio stations matter. Thanks a lot for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed already, take a moment to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the like. Thanks a lot. Peace out.